hello everyone. So I wanted to make this video, and I think it'll be a kind of video style that I'll keep throughout the channel, talking about different things, whatever comes to mind. A lot of them are probably going to be very niche, but that's okay. I watched a video yesterday actually. Yeah, it was by Drew Gooden. I hope I'm saying that right. And I watched that video yesterday, like from the beginning straight through all the way. It's 30 minutes 31, and it was a great video. I really enjoyed it. And I remember he had a section in the video where he spoke about,
I'm a sucker for a comically in-depth review of a piece of media I've never thought about for more than 2 seconds. As long as the person making it is passionate about the subject and they put in the effort to make it entertaining, I'll watch just about anything.
So with these kind of videos, like I kind of think about it in that way. Like it's not going to be anything, I guess, mainstream or trending or whatever. They're just things that, you know, come to mind for me, which I just want to make videos about, and I just enjoy being creative. So today, I want to speak about Nintendo, specifically Nintendo Wii. Nintendo Wii was such a big part of my childhood. I honestly don't even remember like how I got into it and everything, but I just remember how in love I was with this console and the games and the style and the aesthetic and the theme, just everything with it, you know? So the current state of Nintendo, I don't really know what they're like. I did have a Nintendo Switch, but I ended up selling it, unfortunately, because I thought that I wasn't ever gonna do this video stuff. But fast forward now, like, look where we are. So if any of you want to buy me a Nintendo Switch, DM me. But yeah, I did have a Nintendo Switch, and I guess I can speak about that a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, getting a Nintendo Switch was so nice. Like, I know that there are a lot of people who are not fans of Nintendo and their products and what they do and stuff, and that's okay. For me, I really do enjoy Nintendo. I love Nintendo, to be honest with you. Like, from the memories that it gave me as a child, and even today, like experiencing my Nintendo Switch, it was quite nice. Like, I enjoyed it, you know? And yes, you can always say, like, this can be better, that can be better, and there can be things that are just maybe outright just wrong. But you know, I'm just speaking on my experience and just my take, you know? So we can all have our opinions, and that's okay. Essentially, the games that I first got when I had my Nintendo Switch, I got Metroid Dread, which was a very, very nice game. I've never played a platformer game like that, and I really enjoyed it. Like the mechanics and how fluid it felt, and even the level of difficulty. I had a ball, I'm not gonna lie. I forgot what they were called, but those things that chase you around. I enjoyed running away from those things. It was so fun. But yeah, Metroid, like, I really enjoyed. And then I also got Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing was kind of cool. I didn't really get into it though, because firstly, I didn't really understand what was going on. Also, at the same time, I think I just really didn't give myself enough time to like properly invest. But Animal Crossing was really cool. What was the other game? Oh yes, I got Zelda. Experiencing Zelda for the first time was awesome. I've never been into the Zelda series. I didn't really know much about Zelda, but getting my Nintendo Switch and playing that game, like, it was awesome. It was great. Like, I had so much fun, my goodness. I enjoy Nintendo games, you know, they're really, really cool. I can appreciate it. I can appreciate Nintendo games. I think that's the way I'd put it. But yeah, Zelda, it was awesome. It was awesome. And then I also got to experience Nintendo Switch Sports, and my goodness. Let me talk about these games quickly. Wii Sports Resort, Wii Party, Wii Music, Wii Play, Wii Fit, and Wii Fit Plus as well. Not gonna forget that. All those games. My goodness, like, I would pay any amount of money, dude, to experience all those games again. I'd make a whole series on my channel. Let me just go back to Nintendo Switch Sports again quick. Honestly, playing it was alright, you know? And it definitely wasn't the same as the OGs, definitely not. But you know, I don't want to dwell too much on that because it's not really like important to me, you know, to like get into that and discuss it. I just want to talk about these games now. Like, all those games for me were just amazing. But now going and, experiencing this Nintendo Wii, and, you had the sensor, you had to point and everything, and I can't even explain the countless times I struggled to get that thing working. My goodness. But experiencing this console, it's vertical, you put the discs in, vertically like that. It's not, usual, like horizontal. And then the main menu screen and how things pop up when you hover over them. And then you click on it, and then there's like this preview screen. And every preview screen has like its own preview. It's not like the same generic thing that plays for every single game. Like, these were custom made. It was just so awesome. You'd click and play, and then sometimes the game would work, sometimes it wouldn't. Man, when it wouldn't work, the whole day was ruined. My whole day was ruined. I was sad. Guys, I think about it. Back then, I was just, this kid going to school, playing, these games. Like, experiencing Wii Sports was like, what? I don't have to go to a bowling alley to experience bowling. I don't have to go out on a baseball pitch to play baseball. I don't have to get in a ring to experience boxing. I don't have to go out on a golf course to experience golf. Like, what? Then you got into Wii Sports, and then the music, like, dude, you felt like the main character. And then you had the options on the side. The UI was fantastic. So simple, straight to the point, but it still had this vibe, this feel. It was beautiful. And what I really enjoyed about these OG Nintendo games is that, so you could obviously create your own Mii, but then you had the sort of, I guess you can call them presets or pre-made Miis in the Nintendo realm, aka people like Matt and Pierre. But you got these guys living in this Nintendo world, and like, tell me why I developed a personal relationship with every one of them. And then Nintendo just decided, okay, you enjoyed Wii Sports? Here's Wii Sports Resort. My goodness. So I think there came a point in my childhood where, like, the Wii that we had in the home, it wasn't universal anymore. It was mine. Like, Wii Sports was already good, but Wii Sports Resort, like, make another one, please. But yeah, then you get into the game, you get the main menu, and again, they've just done it so well. Every sport that you want, every activity that you want, it's there. Nothing is hiding, it's there. Simple UI, loved it. And my goodness, let me just talk about a few sports there. The standout ones for me were definitely swordplay. I remember they had this specific game mode where you had to, like, battle a bunch of enemies and make your way through, like, this sort of map. And the music, and then it peaked. It was like, dun, 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 dun. Dude, it was, there were mechanics and there was difficulty, and the mechanics didn't work perfectly all the time. I do remember sometimes where I felt like I was blocking, but then they would still hit me through, and I'm like, overall, it just felt good. It felt like I was, if I think about a game now, I haven't played it before, but it just comes to mind, like Ghost of Tsushima. I feel like, I'm the samurai, and I'm, wait to see the suit with it. Stuff like that. Like, I felt like that when I was playing swordplay like this. I also enjoyed table tennis, and then you even had Easter eggs. Like, this was the first time I was introduced to, like, the term Easter egg. But yeah, table tennis was awesome, and basketball. Oh my goodness, dude. It was so hard. Like, it was really, really hard. You could shoot threes, you could shoot twos, you could dunk, you could steal, you could block. There was a 3-point contest. Dude. Nintendo, man. So Wii Play is probably the one that I played the least. It was very, I want to say, unusual. It was like an intriguing weird. It was like, I've never seen something like this before. This is very different. But I remember the games there, like there was this game where you ride on like a cow, I think, and you go like all over the map, and you have to hit certain things and avoid certain things. And like, that was very interesting. And then there was another game, dude. It was like this, if I compare it to a modern game, these tank games that you find either on mobile or like on Steam. I see these tank games. It was kind of like that, but it was like toys, and you had to shoot and you had to avoid, and like you had to 1v1, and that game was very, very interesting. I don't know what was plotting there, but that was so interesting. I had fun. Yeah, there were a bunch of other games as well. There was also this game with like poses. You had to like do these different poses and fit them, and you were in space. Like, who even thinks of stuff like that? But dude, it was cool, you know? Anyway, we played. That was also very interesting, very cool. And guys, again, like what I think Nintendo did so well with all of this was just the fact that they kept this group of pre-generated or pre-made Miis, and they just experienced all of these games with you. Anyway, Wii Play was good. Then Wii Music. It was honestly strange as well. Very strange as well. But it felt like I could play any Nintendo, like specifically Wii, you know, Wii Sports, Wii, like the Wii series, I guess you can call it that. It felt like I could experience any one of them and have the time of my life. It wasn't a thing of like, oh, the graphics, or oh, what's the total playtime, or oh, what's the storyline, or oh, I don't like that character. It was just a thing of fun. That was the unit of success for any game. Wii Party easily was my most favorite out of all these Wii games. For me, Wii Party was just a thing of its own. It was... Every single time I think about Wii Party, I just want to cry like a little bit. Again, you load up and straight from the get-go, there is a color scheme and it's working. It's doing its thing. The music is doing its thing. The visuals, everything is just doing its thing. I hear it in my ear, guys. Like, this is what I'm saying. There are just certain things that just stick with you. I just hear the and then it goes, and then again you can press the A or the B, and then you press them at the same time. You get into the game, and then you load up into the main menu, and you hear the this game, in terms of content, they did their thing. You know, it's like there's an image that comes to my head. I've used it in one of my videos before, but they did this. They did this. They did this in terms of putting in content for the game. I remember back then, you'd pay a certain amount for a game, and when you paid a certain amount for a game, you would get the game and everything with it. And if there were DLCs, there were DLCs, but that was separate. But you got the full game for itself. It was done, it was complete. That was it. Boom, done, finished. It was great. I remember Wii Party, like, you bought the game and this is all you get. And everything worked. It was amazing. All the mini games, all the bigger games, all the 2v2 games, the 1v1 games, everything was just perfecto. I think what made this game what it is for me was getting to experience it with my cousins. Oh, shout out my cousins, man. Like, that was it for me. And I know there are other games like Mario Kart and stuff. Like, I didn't even get to experience those things. Like, guys, I promise you, as soon as the monetization is monetizing, I'm gonna get all this stuff and I'm gonna make content on it because I want to. But yeah, overall, the Nintendo Wii for me was just so special. So special, man. I really want to get my hands on that console again with the different games and make videos on it. Like, I would have the time of my life, man. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. I really just wanted to talk, and I'll make, you know, different kinds of videos with whatever comes to my mind and just, you know, put my creativeness into it and create content like this along with the other contents that I make on this channel. If any of you have your own personal experiences with the Nintendo Wii or just anything really, it doesn't have to be gaming related or whatever, like anything nostalgic for you, definitely share them below. Like, I'd love to read that and see what, is special and close to you. Then yeah, I think that brings everything to the end of the video, I guess. If you enjoyed that, definitely uppercut the like button. Do subscribe to my channel. I honestly just want this channel to be, whatever it is, like just good times, good vibes, and I just enjoy this stuff. And with the small community that I already do have, I'm so thankful for every single one of you. You guys mean so much to me. I appreciate every single one of you. And again, I'm just so excited for the future to see where everything goes with this. And yeah, I'll cook up something nice for you guys again in the next video.
Circle it down, wait, sound man, sort these levels, alright. Need it loud, I need it heavy, feel my chest in pound, I always ready, come with plenty when we step in, now I